From tanks to tech, NATO's defense budget is a powerful weapon in itself. But who's really footing the bill, and who's getting a free ride? NATO, 31 member states, one massive defense alliance. With rising global tensions, NATO members are under more pressure than ever to beef up military spending. But not everyone is hitting their targets. Let's break it down. NATO recommends that each member spend 2% of their GDP on defense. So how are they doing? Let's start with the big spender. Yep, the US is the undisputed heavyweight. It shelled out over $860 billion in 2024 alone. That's roughly 3.4% of its GDP. For perspective, that's more than all the other NATO countries combined. But the US isn't the only one pulling its weight. Poland, Estonia, and the UK are all smashing that 2% target. Poland is actually going wild, hitting a whopping 4.3%, ramping up big time against Russian threats. But now let's talk about the underachievers. Countries like Canada and Spain, still below 2% despite all those pledges. Canada's sitting at just 1.4%. Not exactly pulling their weight, eh? Since Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014, NATO defense budgets have been rising steadily. In 2024, a record 18 countries hit the 2% goal, up from just 3 in 2014. Still, critics say more spending doesn't always mean smarter spending. Are these billions actually improving security or just buying more toys? And when you stack NATO against China and Russia, NATO still dwarfs their military budgets, but the real battle? It's not just about who spends more, it's about how that money is spent and whether the alliance can actually stay united. As the world changes, so does the battlefield. And NATO's spending tells a story, not just about numbers, but about strategy, power, and priorities. So, who's spending smart? Who's just flexing for show? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more deep dives into global power plays.